To battle, packmates! And welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command. Orion Pirates Plus Mod. I am Admiral Tirak of the Dreadnought Scimitar as we continue our campaign against the Hydran Star Kingdom. And last time, well, we've just been marauding up and down the enemy territory. We know that they have two planets left, one here located at 213, and one here located at 413. 413, however, is also a starbase, so things could get a little bit squirrely trying to take that. But in the meantime, we've just been battering away at 213, slowly weakening its defenses so that we can finally come smashing through. Unfortunately, we've noticed a strange thing in Hydran space. There appears to be a lot of impedance to every single tile around us, making it more difficult to actually travel through the area. Everything takes longer, and it can be somewhat annoying to wait for it to pop on to the next version. Oh my god. Okay, so first battle of the day, and we have decided to run right into the Hornet's Nest. I can tell right from the get-go that these three are X-type heavy cruisers. So let's take a look while we steadily get our ships ready. We are squaring off against a heavy cruiser, which is an X-type heavy cruiser, an XCB, heavy bombardment cruiser. That's like 8 or 9 Hellbore cannons. A DGX, which should be a destroyer, but no, it's Hydran, so it's weird. But it's a capital X at the end, so that's a fairly decent ship. An HDWXV, which is a fairly decent carrier destroyer. An XCA, that's a X-type heavy cruiser. An RNX, and another heavy bombardment cruiser, the Hood. And we have on our team our big friendly battleship, the Thunderfang. The Vicious, which is an FNT, which is basically a supply ship. An XCF, a fast cruiser. It's an X-type ship, but it's a Lyran X-type ship, so that ain't worth much. And the Pouncer, which is a BCX. Outnumbered and outgunned doesn't even begin to describe this. We are in trouble. Okay, let's see what we can do. I've got to deploy these right away. There's no trying to be clever, hide them in the bays, and pop them out at the last possible second. No, we are getting involved in this combat in a very ugly way. Phasers, set them to overload. Set the ESGs down to 0 because we're going to have to deal some massive impactful damage. I may expand that in a bit, but oh god, there's just too many of them. This is not a fight we win. This really isn't. I'm going to make a run of the Vizier so that I can't get done, but this is not a battle that we come out alive. At least I don't think so. I mean, maybe I'm completely wrong and this is something that we should be totally able to take. I'm freeing the Thunderfang up for my formation. He is clear to engage and jump after people because he's going to need to. I want to chase these XCBs down and kill them before they can get away. Unfortunately, he's, well, extending out against me. An XCA is a decent-ish target, I guess. And he is heading towards me. Although, yeah, the XCB is open. He is so incredibly open. He keeps opening up all kinds of parts of his ship to me, and if I can get an actual Mauler shot onto the actual hull itself, then we can cause some massive damage. 120! Phasers all follow up. Okay, first of them is down. That's one XCB. We're still dealing with the XCA and another XCB. Defender ship and attacker ship destroyed, and he's dumping a whole bunch of mines on top of me, which is a big problem. Most of our shields are gone. We're a battleship, we're a dreadnought, and we're down to basically no shields at this point. We don't survive here. Not at this range at any rate. And I don't predict us able to quite do a whole heck of a lot. We've got to pull away from the battle axe, but if the battle axe is even moderately intelligently flown, he's just going to stay right on top of me. He can outrun me, he can outgun me, and it's a major problem. At this point, just fix power systems and run back to the Thunderfang. Hopefully the Thunderfang can get onto me and protect me. In fact, I'm going to pull him back into formation. Come about, head towards me. I've got a battle axe trailing me, and I'm going to try and run, but I don't see great. Another attacker ship is down. We've lost 2, and we've only taken out one of these heavy bombardment cruisers. Fighter is gone. This DGX is actually kind of open, but I don't have the weapons to take advantage of it yet. I need a lot more systems back online before I can really start being aggressive and jumping on things. Drop a mine. Oh, the battle axe is right behind me. You, ESGs to full power. Lay some phasers into you. Alright, we're gonna break off. We're out of here. I think we have an opportunity to evade now. So full power to the engines. We're gonna see if we can escape. We destroyed a heavy bombardment cruiser. That makes me happy to a certain extent, but trying to actually duke this out is a fool's errand. I wanted to see what we could possibly generate out of nowhere, but that's just not happening. So we're going to kick it onto full power and just run as fast as we can. which is not very fast, unfortunately. Oh, we just do not have the power for anything. Battleship, you're supposed to be running with me. I want to keep the Thunderfang alive as long as I possibly can. Come on, Thunderfang, get back to me. Also, please... There's the exit. Just gotta keep running. Hopefully the enemy will decide that they want to pursue the Strongjaw. If they can attack the Strongjaw, we'll be perfectly happy. Thunderfang, I need more speed out of you. I desperately need you to run. You are very, very expensive. You are, like, absurdly expensive, and I do not want to have to replace you. More stuff. We're just going to fix things, partially so they have to destroy more things before they can blow us up. The Thunderfang is not having a good day. If I could order him to dump mines, I would, but he may not make it out. Oh, no. That's an expensive battleship. That's a really, really expensive battleship. I don't want to lose that battleship. I have nothing that I can send back to defend him. And if I hop over to take manual control, I'll just lose the scimitar. So he's finally dumped a mine, which is nice, I guess, but he's in trouble. As soon as we get off, maybe we'll get him out, but I don't see that happening with him surrounded by 2 heavy cruisers and a heavy bombardment cruiser. Oh no, that's the battle axe, that's not a bombardment cruiser. He's down to a speed of 10, 9.3. Leave him alone, let him leave. He's not doing nothing to you. I was the one who blew up your ship, not him. Alright, get ready to transfer the flag. It's not going to last long, but we can try and get the Thunderfang out. Come on, Pop. Go to warp. To warp, you're off, you're gone. Escape. Okay. Nope, the Thunderfang just exploded. Oh boy. That's frustrating. That's very frustrating. I'm not a happy camper with that one. Losing the Thunderfang like that? Oh. We knew it was probably a... Oh, we still have it! Cool! I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Head home! As fast as you can. Oh god. Everything's broken and he's got 1,000 points of damage on him. And we're out of money. This is a problem. This is a problem. I'll take an asteroid base's defense. Maybe we can use that to our advantage. So unfortunately, the scimitar is pretty badly damaged. Yeah, we're still half offline with most of our systems. How much power? I'm 4 points of energy down. I'm missing a disruptor and a point off each ESG. We're going to get repairs going on that immediately, and we're just going to go slow. The Thunderfang should be mostly fixed. He has about 61 points more damage on him, so hopefully we'll be able to afford full repairs after this mission. But we're picking the asteroid base defense so that we can hide behind it. And I have no idea how the Thunderfang is not dead. Like, it blew up right as we left, but that seems to tell me that it still should be dead. Again, not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, but it does seem a little bit squirrely. Alright, we need just a little bit more power. 2 more points of energy, we're back up to full battery. Actually, how is our battery? Okay, we're not up to full battery. So normally this battery would be 60. It's 18 points of power down. That's not good. That's very much ungood. So let's just try and fix this thing up. If this is just a frigate, and I'm going to send a probe just to make sure, because it might be, then should be pretty easy. Kick on the electronic countermeasures and full-on forward shields, just for a little bit of point defense here. And as we kick up the speed, we should hopefully be able to basically mob him. I mean, this is a freighter, and I didn't see anything else, so then again, I wasn't really looking at anything else. I was tracking some power systems. 84 damage probably is not enough to kill a frigate. The follow-up with the ESGs would be, but we only have 2 of them. So our primary heavy weapons strike is 122, as opposed to its normal of 120 plus 80, 200. Yeah, we're not in the best of situations, you might say. So let's cruise on in here and get ready to hopefully knock him out. Our disruptors are fully back online, so we're good there. Unfortunately, ESGs take forever to fix. I mean, look at that. Look at how long this is taking on an ESG. He does have a single ESG, and it looks like the Vicious is diving right in there without a care in the world because he's an idiot. It's true. I don't think anyone can argue that he's not an idiot. Alright, Thunderfang already engaging from long range, using his phasers as, well, doing no damage. But that's to be expected. Oh, we also have to replace, like, 220 times 6. So, 1320 worth of pseudo-frigates. Well, that was pointless. Please tell me you're not packing plasma torpedoes. I can't even see anymore. I'm just gonna bank on the fact that I can probably kill you in one shot. Phasers to overload. Mauler select. Get ready to line them up. Damage is 0. Damage is 84. ESG's to full power. All phasers. Get ready for follow-up. That got him. I don't want sticky keys. That's not a problem. Alright, so hopefully we'll make at least 150, just so we can afford to start paying for other things. Please. That's all I want. Although it's probably going to be like 60-something. No, it's flat 100, so that works to a certain extent. I still am 69 points of damage. Or needs prestige spent. So we'll try and do some light work then until we can get our battleship and our dreadnought fully repaired, because it's going to take a little while, unfortunately. They are dented, and that's not a good position to be in. Patrol? Yeah, we'll take the patrol. Hopefully it's not heavy bombardment cruisers en masse. That little death squad that they brought out was just terrifying. And there was no way we were going to take that. Two light cruisers. 2 pirate light cruisers, and we're being escorted today by the Incomparable and the Goblin. I think somebody got the short end of the stick on the naming convention here. So, the Goblin is a CVL, and the Incomparable is kind of a drone D7-ish. You're shooting already? What? Or are you shooting me? We're not having our own little, like, breakup of the Union Army. A third ship has shown up, so it's a light cruiser and a frigate off in the corner. Okay, nobody cares about the frigate. Which one? Light cruiser or... No, they're both light cruisers. Although this one makes me worry that it's a plasma light cruiser, because that generally is the design for them. Set a probot to this one. Let's figure out what we're dealing with. It's an HDW XV. Wait, what? Oh yeah, the Marak. We're the Lyrids. Duh. Of course we're at war with them. Wait, no. Okay, dude, 2 G-type plasma torpedoes. We don't do this very often, so let's come over here and set up a Wild Weasel. We haven't needed to in a very long time. How's my battery, by the way? 44. Apparently it's one of the last things to get fixed on the ship, which I do not approve of. At least we have our ESGs back. No repairs need to get done right now, but the battery is definitely not online. Set the ESG down to a minimum range, and let's kick up the speed, put in a little bit of defenses on the electronic countermeasures. He does have fighters, which is not cool. And I'm not 100% positive I can knock him out in one shot. Can a Mauler shoot a cloaked target? That's an interesting question. I don't think I've ever had to ask that question. I'm going to guess yes. But that's purely because I'm whistling in the dark. Oh, and he's going to come out of cloak. Nice. So he does have 2 plasma torpedoes, which is concerning. Like, there's no other way to put that. He will fire them. Yeah, right there. As he goes into cloak. Slow down. Just beat it off the forward hull. Alright, we're good. And the Mauler will deal 44 damage. Oh, so it halves the damage. Interesting. Oh yeah, good plan. I'm sorry, I didn't think of that. This will probably kill... Oh no, I was expecting it only to kill the fighters, but no, it blew up the actual ship itself. I didn't even think of that, Thunderfang. Thank you for reminding me I have an ESG that doesn't need to see what it's shooting at. But apparently the Mauler will deal half damage to whatever it's shooting at. So when you're at max double damage range, it'll just deal full damage at point-blank range. This is an interesting setup. Alright, our phasers should be mostly ready to go. Yep. Everything is fully charged. System set to overload. The Poacher is our next target for sure. I'm hearing D-type plasma torpedoes being launched off to try and defend against things. Yeah, that's probably our friend over here getting dueling a little bit. Apparently this frigate also has plasma torpedoes. This is a lot of plasma torpedoes going on around here. Disruptors, please. Phasers for the follow-up. There we go. Why are you giving me problems with sticky keys? You don't normally do that. I'm complaining about a computer, apparently. So let's keep just working around. Hopefully, well, I was hoping the Thunderfang would probably rip him apart just with one shot, but that ain't gonna happen. ESGs? Wow, it's at full power. How? Phasers. Probably should have set it to a larger beam because I did not realize the Poacher was quite that far away from me. Alright, last target, please. Make the turn. I don't think we'll get there in time, but I will speed up just to see if possibly maybe it happens. Disruptors, keep firing. You may as well. There's no point in hanging on to a disruptor if it's charged. Just keep pouring the fire down. Yeah, this DWB is definitely done. Anti-piracy operations apparently is what we do very, very well. Not much of anything else, because then we run into heavy bombardment cruisers, but anti-piracy we totally got in the bag. like so. And we'll bounce this. No sense in worrying about a mine. Not with the mission over at any rate. The shields held, even though they went down to red. Which is a little scary when you're in a dreadnought. 180 prestige. Please be enough to fully finish fitting out my ship. 69 plus 7 is 72. 61 plus 47 plus 14. Jeez, what happened to this ship? That the game seems to think that it needs to have like 8 million points of damage repaired off of it. A monster or a convoy escort? I'm going to go with the convoy escort, even though I don't really like them. Mainly because the monster could be a plasma monster, and babysitting the Thunderfang is dangerous. Alright, battle stations, red alert. We got 2 enemy ships. A light cruiser. Oh no, 3 enemy ships. A frigate, a light cruiser, and a frigate. Okay, so at this point I would totally love to be able to order the Thunderfang, go engage one of these groups, I will engage the other. Except I can't. I don't have that kind of control over him. So I'm just going to pull him out of formation and see what he does. Why would you shoot at a range of 75? Like, what is going through your head, my friend? Do you think that you can get them from there? Using a speed of 1.9 and slowly accelerating. I'm going to guess he's going to head off to the group of 2. I will then head off to this frigate over here. I'll come over and meet him after a little bit. Ooh. Maybe not. Now would be a great time to have pseudo-frigates. And we don't. Okay, so we're dealing with a frigate and a leader. An Orion leader and a light cruiser. Yeah, are we? Yep, we're at the point where we start sapping power for other things. Full electronic countermeasure. Make them come to me. I don't feel like having to worry about them. How's my battery? It should be full. It's full. Good. Alright, so we do have our massive crunch damage, which I will spend on the light cruiser. Actually, I'm going to try and kill him in one pass. I think we can do it, but we're going to have to pick up the speed a bit to get out in front of the convoy. Otherwise, they might kill part of the convoy, and that would be really bad. Because this convoy needs to stay please tell me. Okay, you're friendly. I thought for a moment that he had launched fighters. That was just going to be a nightmare. Okay, so you keep firing at things you just can't really see. Why? Alright, let's get ready to hit him with everything. It's going to be the normal Mauler, follow up with a ESG, follow up with all of the phasers in the universe you can manage. He doesn't look all that dangerous, to be 100% honest, but I may just be missing something. It's been known to happen. He does have a really nice forward shield, though, which is no longer there. All weapons follow up. Get ready. Okay, that's the light cruiser out. We have no more forward shield, but that is the light cruiser out. Oh, the small repair freighter is in trouble. Slow down. Slow way down. Well, the battleship should be able to handle it, if he can get in close enough. Show me this next enemy. There he is. A DWX with an S-type plasma torpedo. Oh, crap. I'm in trouble. Conversion. Give me a wild weasel just as soon as you can. So I'm a little bit stuck right now. I'm not in range. I have no heavy weapons and, well, problems all around. I'm actually going to order them to stop reinforcing the forward shield. Every little bit into the battery is going to be important. But that S-type plasma torpedo is fully capable of killing anything. You should be having no problem murdering him. You're a battleship. You are the biggest battleship we can possibly buy. Alright, Maulers, how are we doing? 5 points of power. And increasing. Oh, our ESGs are ready to go, though. Full power on the ESG. Get ready to... Disruptors. Phaser follow-up. Got him. Alright, forward shield's down. We took a little bit of damage on through. I actually blew off one of our phaser X's, which is not great. But now we can come around to the other group. Which, if we've lost a convoy... No, we didn't. Okay, good. That small repairs freighter took a little bit of damage to getting there, but it is still alive, and that's the important part. Battleship escort. Maybe we were panicking a bit too much. Although he still has repairs that needs to get done, which is weird. 360 for getting him by without a single loss, which is exactly what we need. Because we are just about... Well, we are out of cash. Come on, get back home. We need more repairs. 3 X-type cruisers. Ugh, terrifying. 14, 14, 14, 14. Are you just broken now? I think it might be. Okay, so we have basically we can never ever get our ships back. Buy one. We're out of cash. Missions, what do you got? Asteroid base defense? Yeah, we're taking it. We are basically grabbing every low-level mission we can possibly get because we still need to replace a whole bunch of pseudo-frigates. Prepare for attack. What do we got? The Timberwolf, which, again, super, super aggressive name for something that really can't muster that. We will cruise on in and hopefully be able to deal with anything that comes our way at our speed of 9. And as soon as the phaser capacitor is up, we'll start turning on all the defensive systems, because that'll mean that we will be aggressive and capable of destroying the enemy. Assuming the enemy shows up. Oh, no, don't want to launch a probe at him anyway. I want to launch a probe forward. Forget how to... Yeah, that's how you break the locks. Okay, game. Not cool. What are we dealing with? A heavy bombardment cruiser and a monarch. I got you, game. I see. See what you're trying to do. Well, let's get our one pseudo frigate out so it can die. May as well have it available. So they're going to be producing 16, 20 fighters. Depends on how many Monarch's going to be carrying. I think it's 12 that the Monarch gets. And then 4 to 8 that the heavy bombardment cruiser gets. Or maybe it's just 4. I hope it's just 4 or 2 even. This is not going to be fun. If you come out in front, I will fire everything I have to break you alone. You are that dangerous to me, and I believe in destroying you. Ugh, they are just terrifyingly dangerous. Overload that. Power, how much have I currently got? Yeah, overload this. Everything's getting overloaded. Hopefully I will be ready in time. But yeah, I'm going to hopefully knock him out in one pass. Probably not going to happen, but we got to give it a shot. Because otherwise, well, lots of people die. Mainly us. He's open fire already. Managed to nail one hit and a couple of other lighter hits. Our ECM did not protect me as wholly as I would like. He's at a range of 30 and he has not deployed... Oh, no, he did. 2. Okay, he's got 2 fighters. I can deal with that. Alright, line him up. Range 0. Overloaded, overloaded. Get ready for it, because this is going to be absolutely everything I can muster at him. You may only strike at my target. Get ready for it. And double damage range. All phasers, disruptors, and ESGs. And you're full power now. Okay, so we ripped everything off that ship and then didn't actually kill him. That's a problem. Luckily, my pseudo-frigate definitely had a big help because he took out all the fighters. There's a lot more fighters coming, but at least they're getting distracted with things that don't matter. This heavy bombardment cruiser dies. I'm pulling him out of formation. He can engage who he wishes, but... Oh, this back down to normal, so that I have some recharge rate back. Phasers, not until I get within a range of 5. Keep the disruptor fire going. We gotta weaken him, and oh my god, that's a lot. ESGs, range of 2, and pull off. Not bombs, mines. God, that's a lot of fighters. Just start shooting everything you've got at them. Too many fighters. Too many fighters. It's a problem. Oh, if you pass in front of me, it'll be less of a problem because I'll be able to shoot you down. You've got 1 left. I am chasing you down. Yeah, there's a heavy bombardment cruiser, but we've basically ripped off everything he's got. Okay, he's done. Next fighter group. Off in that distance? It looks like the Thunderfang is really getting in on the fort. He's... Oh, no, never mind. That was Gatling phaser fire. The Thunderfang is dead. So, can I fire some disruptor fire at long distance? Oh, ESGs are at full, so we will rock and roll with that one. The Mauler is not charged at all because I've been charging other things. You still have weapons? I'm not happy about that. Die, please. I don't want to split my fire, but I may have to. Well, we did, but it was for a good cause. Oh, no. I don't want to get any closer to that than I absolutely have to. Stop doing that. This Shift Z thing should work fine. I'm not happy that you're not. Okay, we can't get any closer than this. Well, we can, but we can't get close enough to be within range to get hurt by his Gatling phasers, otherwise bad things happen. So I was willing to do that. Hopefully to take out the Gatling phasers, but how many heavy... Do you seriously have, like, all of your heavy weapons left? Disruptors. Phasers. Just as soon as you bear, please. Just something. This can go back down to 1. We'll way reduce speed. More phasers, please. I want to take him offline completely. Because he's really ripping into the Thunderfang. More phasers, please. Come on, he's almost dead. Please don't do that. You're going to blow up the Thunderfang, and that's not cool. There we go. Got him. On to our next target. Unfortunately, I think... No, we're good. We're good. Alright, cut forward shield reinforcement. Let's start charging additional systems. Disruptors, you have an open hole, take it. Phasers, he's just deployed his fighters, take them. ESGs are online. That'll take that fighter out. So he no longer has fighters we gotta worry about. So we are on a side where he really doesn't have much in the way of defenses at this point. And we've taken out most of what he's got. Oh, he deployed another group of fighters, that's a problem. So we are gonna, of course, break off onto these fighters. Oh crap, he's gonna get them Gatling phasers around to my weak shield. If I can just weaken them enough to send them back home, I'll be perfectly happy with that. I'd prefer to kill them, but I'm not going to bank on any guarantees. He's down to 1. Come on, almost got that fighter. Just a little bit more fire. There we go. Okay, fighters are dead. Now we just got him to worry about. Disruptors, anything left? Yeah, I do actually have 2 shots if I can get the accuracy on. So we've taken out most of his weapons. We still have to be worried about those Gatling phasers. Oh, this is going to be an expensive repair bill. Point blank range. Chomp through that forward shield. Alright, he's basically got nothing left. Alright, we basically got this. Excellent. So it's going to be expensive repair, to be sure. But we did manage to survive it. Despite the fact that, quite frankly, he probably had us dead to rights in terms of just raw firepower. If the Thunderfang dies, I'm going to be furious. Mainly because the Thunderfang should not be dying to anything at this point. We've almost taken him out. But as soon as I get around to that forward shield, I'm going to fire more stuff. Just to make sure that he dies. You're not... Don't shoot those weapons at the Thunderfang. Okay. Enemy defeated. That'll be, what, 300 and something prestige? Hopefully, at least. The Thunderfang is going to be so expensive to fix. The pain. Oh, the pain of managing such heavy vessels when you suddenly had a massive downturn. Only 304, that ain't going to be enough. Yeah, it's 899 damage right now. Now it's 643. But that's going to do it for today's episode. So a massive setback running into just the death kill squad of X-type heavy cruisers. But we managed to survive and get out of it. I don't know how, but we did. So now we're stuck on a little bit on backline duty as we try desperately to repair our battleship and get ourselves back into fighting trim. Anyway, I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every time I post one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment. I will see you all in the next episode.